Southerners are great at many things, but perhaps our greatest talent is probably turning any situation into an elite gathering or get-together. There's a sports game on, tailgate party, church on Sunday. Come on over at 1, invite the entire neighborhood. It's a Wednesday evening, let's have a boil. I mean, I'm telling you, even our funerals are spectacular. Today, we are rounding up the types of Southern get-togethers that we do best. I'm your host, Leah Gibson, and this is The Tea. Listen, there's nothing that dills my pickle or fries my green onion like a Southern soiree. Wow, I'm never saying that again. Coming in at number 5, tailgates. Growing up, I didn't know that a tailgate happened because there was an actual sports game on. Honestly, I just thought everyone liked to party outdoors just to mix things up. Anyway, a tailgate in the South is unbeatable. Our setups are elaborate with TVs, full bars, decor, and sometimes even catering. And don't be surprised if you spot a boat or two. Seriously. We also dress up, whether it's in gear for our favorite team or to the nines in heels and bow ties. It's a thing. There are a lot of theories on who invented the tailgate, but more importantly, Southern Living introduced the phrase to their readers in 1966, describing it as a happy blending of footballing and picnicking. Facts are facts. Southerners do a tailgate best. Sue us for wanting to honor our loved ones, or you could just mind your business. Because coming in at number 4, we're talking funerals. I know what you're thinking. Putting a funeral on a top Southern get-together roundup could potentially sound a little strange, but that's probably coming from a person who has never been to a funeral in the South. Down here, funerals are an event. In New Orleans, they throw jazz funerals that always include a second line march. You see, in the South, we use funerals not just as a way to mourn, but to also celebrate the life that was lived. It's a beautiful thing. And on top of that, we eat good food while we're at it. I mean, you can't beat that. Funeral sandwiches, anyone? Going once, going twice? No, that's fine. Moving on. The meal after the funeral is extremely important. Deviled eggs, pimento cheese, cheese dip, casseroles, jello molds, and cocktails for days are the very thing that help us heal. In fact, food is so important, the mother of one of Southern Living editors keeps a stash of casseroles in her freezer to be served at her own wake. Southern mamas are always taking charge, even after they die. I've got to say, if you're going to pass to the other side, you might want to do it in the South. Morbid, but true. Number 3, Lowcountry Boil. The Lowcountry Boil, also known as Frogmore Stew or Tidewater Boil, is a historic South Carolina dish/event rooted in the traditions of the Gullah Geechee people that has become one of the best ways that you can spend a Saturday in the South. Classically, corn, potatoes, shrimp, and sausage are combined into one large pot with tons of spices and seasonings. So everything pretty much cooks until it's served directly on a newspaper-covered table. Proudly. Not only is this a delicious dish, but it's a built-in event. Folks gather far in advance for drinks and fun while the boil cooks, and everyone digs in together at the table. Sometimes they can even last all day and all night. This is a classic Southern get-together that should not be missed. Number 2 is iconic. Church potluck. When it comes to a traditional Southern get-together, a church potluck takes the sheet cake. I'm serious. Breaking bread after church is almost part of the service itself. Many families prepare huge post-service meals with fried chicken or a roast, while others take their entire family to lunch at a restaurant. Think Shoney's, Cracker Barrel, or even Whataburger. It happens. Potlucks on church grounds involve members bringing a dish and their best Pyrex. These meals are usually Southern-inspired dishes. Think fried chicken, casseroles, pecan pie, rotel, or even okra. Oftentimes, the potluck is so huge, it provides leftovers for days. We all love a to-go plate. And now I'm hungry. Moving on. This is a tradition that's generations old and not stopping anytime soon. And aren't we all glad about it? Coming in at number 1, family reunions. That's right, family reunion. If there is one thing at the heart of what it means to be a Southerner, it's family. Which is why our number 1 get-together that we do best in the South is a family reunion. Traditionally, we will use any excuse to throw a party, but a family reunion is different. Whether the celebration is held in an afternoon or over several days, meticulous planning goes into it. The venue, food, drinks, a ceremony for the elders, food, activities, food, the guest list, and you guessed it, food. Many families even have their own family reunion cookbooks with recipes over 100 years old. These recipes are passed down through generations and generations and generations. You get the point. Some classic family reunion dishes you can expect include a multitude of casseroles, duh, mac and cheese, corn pudding, fried chicken, baked beans, mayonnaise, chocolate cake. I mean, the list could go on all day. I love family reunions. Mine are pretty much a production. We dance, laugh, perform, and reminisce on our rich family history. I come from a long line of greatness, and everything I've learned about my folks originated from conversations started at the family reunion tables. But of course, once you're at the reunion, you can expect nosy questions from family members, including what's going on in your dating life, why you've put on a few pounds since college, and any other awkward questions family members might ask because they feel entitled to be in your business. But my strategy is to always keep food in my mouth. A mouthful of food will prevent you from getting an attitude. Family reunions truly embody the spirit of the South. Gathering together and enjoying each other's company over a delicious meal, it's what we do best. Well, there you have it, folks. The types of Southern get-togethers that we do best. I knew this list like the back of my hand, and now I hope you do too. I love sipping the tea with y'all week after week, so hit subscribe and let's keep this good time flowing. I'm your host, Leah Gibson, and this is The Tea.